Hey, what's up, man? So today we got 051 Kiddo in the building, man. What's up?
You know the vibes, so you know what's going on, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So you really got the Chicago drill rap scene turned up out here, man. So what's new with you?
This how I'm coming. That's who I am. I'm not trying to be nobody else. I'm not trying to portray to be something that I'm not.
Okay, I can feel that. I can feel that, man. But man, we for the last couple of months have got a lot about your backstory, man. We've heard a lot about you out here, your history and things like that. But what's new with you? And you tell a lot of people out there how you stay so consistent with your music.
Just go to the studio. Chicago, Cali, Vegas. You gotta work, bro. It don't matter where I go. I'm gonna try to find a studio. I'm gonna record. I'm gonna just get in there, find a beat. If I like the beat, I don't really do too much writing. I just go off my head and just say whatever that come to mind.
Okay. Now, what's your process like? Like you don't write anything down. You just punch in, or what do you do?
Yeah, I do a lot of punching. So when I do a lot of punching, I might be done with a song in about like 10 minutes, maybe 20, depending on like how it sounds.
Okay, so you got your own style here. Well, a lot of people are starting to punch in nowadays, to be honest with you, man.
Yeah, I do a lot of punching.
Now, to be honest, I was looking through your catalog of interviews and stuff like that, and you had said something in an interview, and I can't remember which platform it was on, but you had talked about the fact that you just recently started rapping. Is that true?
Like taking rap serious. Back then, I made about like 3 songs. Around like 2011, 2012, in between that time, I made like 3 songs. But I wasn't taking rap serious the way I'm taking rap serious now.
Now, for those who might be new to you, you were locked up for a long period of time, about 10 years there. So during that whole time locked up, did you work on music at all?
Nah.
Wow. So what made you hit the ground running? Because you came out of prison and you just hit the ground running. I mean, it took off like a rocket.
I'm just being me, bro. I was real, could never be fake. I know I thought like they know, they can sense that. You get what I'm saying? Like they know, like, oh yeah, I'll for that. Like I'm gonna listen to his music. It ain't all about who in the streets. It ain't all about who got bodies or who shoot up. It ain't about none of that. You get what I'm saying? A motherfucker gonna fuck with your music, they gonna fuck with your music. If they not gonna fuck with your music, they just gonna move around and listen to somebody else.
Nah, exactly right, man. Because when it comes to the music, man, a lot of people love the backstory, man. It draws them in, but the music gotta bang still. It gotta go hard. And I've noticed something about your beat selection. It sounds real sinister, man. Is that on purpose? Is that intentional?
No, it's not intentionally. I'm not trying, like I said before, I'm not trying to sound like everybody else. I'm not trying to get on no beat and take my time and do all this shit for the next month to make it sound good. Hell no, I'm gonna do me. If you don't want to listen to it, don't listen to it. You get what I'm saying?
Now, I get what you're saying 100%, man. But it's just like when I listen to your beats, it sounds like almost on some of your songs like it's old 3-6 Mafia type of sinister. You know how they kind of, you know what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
And I see the appeal because people have talked about your flow before, and it's distinct, man. Like I don't know anybody who rhymes every other fourth word every other fourth bar or anything like that, man. It's interesting. So where did you come up with that rhyme style?
I ain't come up with nothing. I just get in the studio and rap, bro. I ain't come up with nothing. I got a distinctive ass voice anyway. So when I hear myself,
I know you've heard it before. I know you've heard it before that, yo, sometimes you take bars off and you don't even rhyme the next bar, right?
Nah, a lot of like, man, yeah, he don't rhyme none of that song, but that still sound hard as hell. I don't do this shit to tell you. I don't. I just get in the studio, speak how I feel, and just let it go. That's all I do, bro.
Now that's an interesting take on your style of music. But let's get into a little bit of the rumor mill, man. Is it true that you might be working with NBA Youngboy sometime in the future?
I might. You just never know.
Have you had any communication with NBA Youngboy in his camp?
In this camp, yeah, I fuck with a few more. I fuck with 4K Trey and my boys. I fuck with my eye.
Now, how did this relationship begin with you and 4K Trey?
It ain't begin, I don't know. Yeah, because the other side of my ops, so we gonna start with them. It ain't begin on none of that shit. It begin because like, yeah, I like your energy. You with that shit, you ain't doing no cap on both. I don't be
Now you know people are naturally gonna put those lines together, right? They're gonna say, well, his ops are, don't mess with NBA Youngboy or whatnot. So is that how they linked up?
Yeah, that's what they gonna say, but that ain't it though. That's just assuming shit.
Okay, nah, I get it, man. So does it make it even more complex as you go up in the rap game? The fact that you have ops that are legit, real people you don't rock with out there in the music game that are doing big things, but then now you can also, by working with NBA Youngboy and working with 4K Trey, take on some of their beefs as well?
I'm with whatever. That's how I'm coming. If I with you, I'm with whatever.
Nah, well said. Well said. I get it, man. I get it. I don't want you to spoil it either, man, if you got a big song or something that's coming out or whatever. Because I know a big part of the drop is the surprise sometimes, right?
That's how you gotta do it all the time.
Now, here's another thing before we move on to some current events and things that's going on in Chicago drill rap culture and things involving yourself. What is the whole setup with how do I phrase this? Let me think for a second. So when it comes to how you're going to move about in the industry in the future, do you have to plan and choose and pick and choose how you're going to move?
Somewhat. But I don't be with people though. I don't be like sticking my hand out there trying to get it to know my or just be a relationship with my. You just don't know where they hear that. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to be getting away. I rather just keep whatever I'm doing to myself and keep that's around me, that been around me for a minute. You get what I'm saying? Cause them that's gonna tell you how to move and how to think when you're not thinking right. Everybody else gonna tell you, man, you should do this or you should do that, but they might be saying you up a fear. You get what I'm saying? So I'm straight on that shit. I'm cool.
Yeah, I get it. Now, to be honest, man, there's a lot going on right now in the Chicago drill rap scene, and I just wanted your opinion on a couple things, man, without being too messy, right? Now, right now, they got this whole FBG Duck Rico case going on, right? And you've got some prominent figures in the Chicago drill rap scene who actually been taking the stand, man. One in particular was FBG Butta. I don't know your relationship or if you know anything about him. And then another person was a well-known YouTuber by the name of Trenches News. Now, Trenches News, it was kind of predicted earlier in the future that he might be testifying or in the trial or something like that. But FBG Butta taking a stand came as a surprise to everybody. Have you been paying attention, and what do you think about this situation?
I ain't really been paying attention, but I've been seeing that. Oh, I've been seeing that. Like, all this shit up right now. Niggas folding, bro. Niggas just doing whatever. It's really for the views, for real, for real. Then like motherfuckers, like society just fucked up right now. Motherfuckers don't get no who they with. It's a lot of niggas with niggas that they know like full blown rats. You know what I'm saying? Or that they know like is here. Like it's society, bro. That's. I feel like if that's what they want to do, then let them do that. If they want to tell, then let them do that. If you want to be that you be, I'm not with that shit. I'm not with that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
I get it, but and this is why this would be a great perspective for somebody who was locked down for 10 years, and you saw how things were in rap before you got locked up or whatever, even mainstream, especially and stuff like that. Now you come back now. What is your perspective on how all this is going down? I mean, you've got people who are literally open snitches or whatever out here. You know what I mean?
And if paperwork come out about niggas don't make a whole story to about, man, y'all don't even understand. New one you told. Motherfuckers not gonna f with them. Or motherfuckers still gonna f with them. That's what's going on out here. It's fucked up. That shit fucked up, bro.
It's definitely weird, man. It's a weird time. I'll say that, man.
Yeah, that shit weird as hell, man.
Now, what do you think about what Trench's News specifically? You got a guy, he's basically a blogger, but he what you would call jumped out of the fourth wall. You know what I'm saying? He stepped out the fourth wall. You know what I mean? Like the reference, like he basically put himself in a situation that was a real street situation, which is unheard of. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't know, dude. I be saying, like, blogging, anything that come out, you want to be the first one to speak upon it. So that should tell you right there. He a big rat. Just gotta keep your distance from like that. Well, he gonna tell on you, bro. That's it for real.
Yeah. And what's crazy about his situation is he had an insight that, you know, even the biggest bloggers were like a little worried about, because it was always some firsthand accounts of this guy was doing this or that guy was doing that. Like as a blogger, you usually look at things from the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying? Like I read this, I saw this on this posted on here. You know what I mean? This was on Twitter. He was like, yo, I was there with so-and-so. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he acting bad. He acting bad. You gotta keep your distance from niggas like that. But it's a lot of niggas like that right now. Like, you will be around the wrong motherfucker, bro. Motherfucker be having loose lips. You just can't be talking just to be talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, you be around motherfuckers, just peep the scene, shut the fuck up. You just don't know who you're around. You say the wrong shit. You speak upon the wrong shit. It could be a month from now, 6 months from now, you will be in jail for a whole murder. Just because you talked about it.
Yeah, and we've seen that. We've seen that happening a lot lately, which is, if I was, you know, it would freak me out. You know what I'm saying? If I was really about my raps or if I was a rapper, you know what I'm saying? So it makes me wonder how you guys move forward here.
Just keep your distance from shit like that, bro. That's the only thing I can say. Just keep your distance. Just do you. A lot of niggas out here followers. They following behind the next nigga. You gotta do you. You gotta think for yourself. You gotta be your own brain.
That's true, because you guys got a phrase out there called "get your brain," right? Somebody influencing you or something like that, right?
Yeah. If you really get to a brain like that, yeah, like, I got your brain. Like, you don't gotta send nobody out, bro. You don't gotta do none of that shit, bro. I do shit myself, bro. I stand on business myself. I don't gotta get a group of shorties or kids and send them off or try to wheel them in by saying like, man, I'm gonna make sure they straight. And feeding them all this good shit. They gonna fall for it because I'm feeding them all this good shit. Then when they come down to it, I'm finna send them off like, yeah, look, this is what I need you to do. A lot of be doing that out here, bro. You gotta watch that shit. And these kids, these shorty, they easy to be influenced, bro. They easy, bro.
So how in these situations, how could you prevent that, man? Like, just I guess, man, it just takes older cats to step in or whatever, right?
I can't prevent it. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not finna go on no block with a lot of shorties and tell their ass, man, look, this is what I want y'all to do. Y'all gotta be this way, y'all gotta be that way. I don't got time doing that. If that's what you want to do, you gonna realize, like, damn, I got myself in this situation. You can't get yourself out of that situation. The only you gonna call is your mama. You ain't like, yo, what your homie not gonna do for you, for real? Like, be for real, again. What your homie not gonna do for you? A lot of these blocks up right now. A lot of these blocks not sticking together. A lot of these blocks got a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of motherfuckers in that Cook County right now. Still got a bond. There's a lot of motherfuckers in the joint that's trying to get back. And a lot of these blocks not trying to get them back. Not trying to pay for that bill. Not trying to put on for no lawyer. Well, not trying to, like, help on no aspect. But they out here sending motherfuckers, you go to jail, they free you. They ain't doing it for you, though. They only gonna say free you only a couple times out the year.
Nah, man, you made a good point about that. Everybody's quick to put up a hashtag and say free him, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Like, but you say there's cats still sitting in Cook County right now with bond.
Yeah, on both. Motherfuckers in a joint right now, waiting on the appeal. All you gotta do is just put that money behind them, man. It's a guarantee they'll get back. It take money to get back. When you go to trial and you lose that case, you go to the joint. It take money to get back. You gotta put that money up. And I ain't talking about no 20K. You need like at least 50K or 100K to get back. It's a guarantee you're gonna get back. It's a couple of ops that's in the joint right now. Guarantee they can get back right now. They just need to put the money behind them. You know why motherfuckers ain't gonna put the money behind? Because niggas be capped, bro. Niggas not really standing on business like they say they is, man.
Yeah, I think you're right on that one, man, because like you said, you even said with your ops, they're sitting in there and you're like, man, your mans can't put money up. But I saw something you guys talked about in an interview where you guys are more like a family, right? And when it comes times like that, do y'all get together and try to put money up for each other?
Hell yeah. We a family, bro. We not a gang. We a family, bro. Like YMN, Melly Way, Young Money 051, we a family. We not a gang.
Nah, I get it. Nah, that's what's up. Nah, I think a lot of people respect that too.
Yeah. It's a guaranteed fact. Like, if one of ours go to jail, it's that you making that bond. It's a few that we trying to get out right now. It take time though. Like, all of us, like, we got our own lives. We got a lot of shit going on. Like, you gotta be realistic. At the end of that, you gotta be realistic of what's going on when it comes to life. Like, we got real shit out here going on.
Yeah, because a lot of cats, you got people might have their own family, might have kids and stuff, but still to put something up and put things together, that says a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Besides doing everything for your kids, your family, making sure the bills paid, making sure you got cars, moving around properly, you still gotta make a way to get your brothers out that jail cell. That's what I'm trying to do right now. My little brother Pre-Boy in the county, he fucked up his farm. revolt. I'm still trying to get him out right now.
Now, your brother Pre-Boy, we hear his name a lot, man. Like, a lot.
That's my dog.
Did he ever rap?
Yeah, he was rapping and singing. He did both.
For some reason, I couldn't see any of his stuff. Did you guys? I know you were only together for a short time on the street before he got locked up this last time.
No, we went out together.
Oh, you never were?
No, we went out together, bro.
Oh, okay. I might have misheard that.
Yeah, we went out together.
You guys have never had an opportunity to work on music together then, huh?
No.
Wow. Now, just back on the FBG Duck thing, the Rico case, whatever. This was weird, man. And just to close that out. Well, I got a couple more things I wanted to ask your opinion on, man, just from a street perspective.
Okay.
There was a guy, he works for No Jumper sometimes, by the name of Seti Nash. Now, he's a YouTuber, but it's a different type. You know, he's on camera. He talks about current topics or whatever. He went to the case and got pulled to the side by the feds, allegedly, and detained. I was wondering, man, should that be a warning sign to all bloggers and YouTubers and stuff about dealing with these RICO cases? What do you think?
At the end of the day, you a blogger, so they be trying to chase that money on every aspect. They want to beat up. They be like, I'm gonna risk it all to beat up because they know that you don't do numbers.
Yeah, it's gonna go crazy, especially if you get
YouTube paying you, bro. If YouTube paying good money, bro, making a living, bro. Nice ass car, nice ass crib, nice load in your pocket. YouTube, like motherfuckers chasing that YouTube bag. You with me? I don't blame them though, but motherfuckers chasing that.
I ain't mad at it either. You know what I'm saying? I have my years too, bro. You know what I mean?
Chasing that YouTube bag. You got blogs on there, post something every day. Maybe like 6 times a day. Like, they chasing that bag. So
yeah, I ain't mad at him. Hopefully it was nothing big, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hopefully it wasn't nothing big. Hopefully you get out that jam and just focus on chasing the money a different way. Like, do interviews. Interview motherfuckers that's hot in them trenches, what? Interview motherfuckers that's hot OT. Like,
nah, that's true.
Yeah, like you could chase it that way.
Nah, I ain't mad at him trying to get the bag, but I wonder, maybe he said something. The rumor was he said something about one of the people who was testifying in the trial. So they pulled him to the side to make sure he wasn't there on no bull. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I hope we get out that situation. I hope they ain't charged with no case or none of that shit, because a lot of that shit be bullshit. It be already like at courts and shit be a lot of commotion. So he probably was at the wrong place. Like at that very moment, he was at the wrong place. It wasn't good. It wasn't no good moment for him.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like too, to be real. Yeah.
So hopefully he's straight.
Now, I don't know if I've ever seen you talk about this before. Do you have any sort of relationship with like FBG Butta, King Yella, those cats, like that side of things?
Yeah, back then. Yeah, I had a relationship with them.
Now, have you seen the stories or the news stories exactly about FBG Butta actually testifying in the trial?
Yeah, I seen the news story.
Now, I'm going to put it together for those who are going to watch this later. So basically, he testified, well, according to the stories out there, that his sister was responsible for the shooting of one of the O Block members, and then one of the O Block members was responsible for shooting a guy named Tuka that we've heard through so many different songs and everything, right?
Yeah.
And all this information was allegedly put out there by FBG Butta. Like, what do you think of that situation, man?
He's just giving up too much information, bro. He giving up information that he don't even need to be giving up. But he already out there for talent though. So he it. Why not keep it going?
True. Yeah, probably.
If you already out there, he like this shit. I'm at well, keep going. He kept me going, and you know what? Well, still gonna interview him. Still gonna with him because that's what's going on right now. So that's on him though.
Now, Butta famously still is around Chicago and things like that. Like, I know he's probably getting his bread off these interviews. You know, I know we both know this interview game and things and the YouTube game. But at some point, like, he's doing big numbers, right? But like, I don't know if this is a smart move. You know what I mean?
They still gonna with him. They want to hear what he got to say. They gonna be like, man, what made you do shit like that? And you know, he gonna get on down, talking your shit. Like, man, shorty, I had to.
You sound like it right there too.
That's what he gonna do. That's what he gonna do, bro. So, like, fuck it. Like, let that man be him. And they still gonna look at it. They still gonna give him attention. Fuck it, bro.
Nah, good point. I think it's the same way. Because Butta says some outlandish stuff, and there's already videos out there on these pages. And I was going to ask you about that. We can segue into that next. There's these Instagram pages, and all they do is put out Cook County jail footage, even Atlanta jail footage now of rappers, drill rappers getting into fights, drill rappers talking after fights and things like that. And Butta was on one of those videos, and he already looked like he's already been put out there a couple of times looking kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what do you think about this wave of jail footage getting out there?
I want something with me. Like, well, fat in the motherfucker. Search my name. Lavelle Tyrone Adams. That's my whole name, too. Look me up. And bro.
Man, so you saying that with your chest. So most people will be like, I guess you ain't got nothing to hide.
Hell no. I don't got nothing to hide. I ain't never did no shit. I ain't never did no stupid shit. Ain't no nigga play with me in jail. There's a lot of niggas that been on location with me. They can vouch like, oh yeah, it's that one. I don't talk to niggas, bro. I don't fuck with niggas, bro. When I was locked up, bro, I didn't talk to niggas. I didn't fuck with niggas, bro. I don't talk to niggas right now. I don't fuck with niggas right now, bro. I keep my distance, gang. And I do me. I don't be with all that shit, bro. The same way I was when I was locked up when it come to these niggas, bro. I'm the same way out here, bro. I don't fuck with these niggas. These niggas don't like me. I don't like them. These niggas hate me. I don't hate them, though. That's a strong word. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro. So, I just let shit be, gang. These niggas don't always talk about me, bro. They talk about me the way these niggas do, gang. So, I don't get no fuck, bro.
Now that's a good point because, all right, when you came out, and just to give a timeline to those who are watching later, when you came out of prison, you hit the ground running. All of a sudden, you're buzzing. Your name is in everybody's Instagram feed. Every top drill page is posting you. Your music videos, clips of the music videos, clips of the interviews. I mean, just personally, that had to be kind of crazy, right?
Well, come with this, bro. Oh, bro.
But after all that, right? All of a sudden, you have a beef out there on social media. I'm not saying it's a beef in the streets or anything like that, but you and Tay Savage are obviously having diss tracks back and forth. So, are you and Tay Savage? Is this just a situation that happened because of the music or whatnot, or was it an issue beforehand?
Nah, it wasn't no issue beforehand, and it ain't no issue now. I don't beef with niggas, bro. I don't think about them niggas, gang. I don't give no fuck about them niggas. I know one thing, though. They give a fuck about me, though. They gonna always talk about me, bro. Bro. That's one thing for sure, too. They was certain. I know.
Okay, nah, but there was a lot of, and you got to take, sometimes you got to take this stuff with a grain of salt, but they did make a diss song. So he had a song that he made called Goofy. And I'm saying that not out of any type of disrespect, because I'm always respectful, man. And he had a guy on the song by the name of Hardbody Lodox. And Hardbody Lodox dropped a verse where he was dissing you and said that you guys were in jail together. And he made it seem like, you know what I'm saying? He painted a bad picture of y'all interactions in jail. You know what I mean? What do you think about that?
A lot of motherfuckers locked up with me. On both. A lot of motherfuckers. But I understand what motherfuckers trying to get their rock career somewhere. That's understandable. So let me diss a motherfucker that's hot. That shit ain't gonna get you nowhere though, man. You gotta build your own crowd. I build my own crowd. On both. Yeah, I started off with this. I made a couple of songs, not this.
Nah, that's true. But he said some specific stuff. Like, were you ever locked up with Hardbody Lodox?
Bro, I don't know dude, bro. On fest, I don't know dude, man. He a fucking goof, man.
Wow, because in the song, he made some claims like he was running the deck or whatever.
Running what?
Like he was running the jail and you were kind of like working for him or something like that. That was the picture
running
that he made.
Jail. I was working for him. 051 Kiddo.
Yeah. Like he said, like, I'm trying not to be disrespectful, but he said,
it's straight. You straight. But this is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. I want you to get in tune with some real members that's in them jails. Even the ops. And I asked them how they ever heard about some shit like that when they come to me. That's what I want you to do. Oh, man. That's all I want you to do.
Okay. Yeah, because, I mean, he was talking big, man. Now, and then...
like I told you, right? That what niggas gonna do, though. When you hate it, that's exactly what niggas gonna do. You can't blame niggas for that, bro. You can't blame niggas if they want to diss you because they hate you or they don't like you. Hey, come on, man. The bigger you become, the more they gonna hate you, the more they gonna diss you. And that's cool. I'm taking whatever that come with this.
It's always been like that in hip hop. That's always been since day one. You know what I mean?
Taking whatever that come with this again.
But the type of claims that he was making, he made it seem like he knew you on a personal level. And you're like, nah, that's not true.
Hey, look, if I knew a nigga, I would have said like, man, I know him. Like, this what it is. This what it ain't. Like, I don't be doing that, bro. I don't gotta do none of that. You get what I'm saying? I'm not doing none of this shit for views. I'm not doing none of this shit to clear my name. I'm not doing none of that shit. I don't gotta clear my name when it comes to shit. Nothing. No shit. No stool pigeon shit, which is a snitch. No clear my name when it come to niggas playing with me when I was locked up. Actually, I got paperwork. That I'm gonna take a picture of this paperwork and I'm gonna send it to your phone. I got paperwork on my history in the joint, SIG to SIG, from joint to joint to joint. Me being in Stateville, cell phone ticket, the whole nine, man. Assaults on the police, assaults on inmates, bro. I don't play with niggas, bro. I don't play with the police. And I stood on business when I was in the joint. On go. Is I'm proud of myself for that shit? No. I did 10 years and 5 months in prison. My whole life was gone for me. But I'm just letting you know, like, certain shit you just don't do when you locked up. You just don't do. Because if one nigga saying something, that means a lot of niggas gonna be like, yeah, that happened for real. I know I was on location when that shit was going on. Like, come on, man.
Yep. So I mean, from what I get from what you're saying is, dude was basically cloud chasing, man. He just ran with a narrative.
However you gonna put it, I'm gonna just ride with you on it. Go. How you gonna put it?
So, and you can, man, if you send that paperwork, I swear I'll post it on this interview. Like,
man,
right,
I'm gonna send you the history for real, bro. I'm gonna send it to you, bro. On Fez, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send you pictures. You can post it. You can do whatever, man.
Because I did something similar. I did something similar with Rico Recklezz because he was talking about how his situation with another rapper had started. It was really big. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we could definitely post that, man. No problem. You know?
Man, I'm gonna save my history. I'm gonna go back to the spot, get my shit, save my history, bro. You gonna see everything. I don't be doing no playing, folks. I don't play around, man.
Now, this is kind of off topic, you know what I'm saying? And just to lighten the mood just a little bit, man. What do you think about Rico Recklez's whole situation, man? Because it was funny. It was more of a funny situation because he had social media and the Chicago drill scene kind of going crazy after our first interview together, man. It was wild. I don't know if you checked out any of that. He was actually supposed to get into a boxing match. Well, he was supposed to fight another rapper. Now they're supposed to have an official boxing match and try to get some bread from it, man.
You know, shit. As long as no guns ain't involved, that's cool. Shit, fight about it. Get paid at the end. That's cool.
Yeah, it was an interesting situation, man. A crazy one to be real, man.
Yeah, that's perfect. Ain't no guns about it. They gonna fight about it, get paid at the end. That's great. That's perfect.
So let's move on. Okay, man, let's talk about. Often I hear you guys, especially, you know, people from your section or whatnot, talking about the Melly way, 051 Melly. What's Melly way? What exactly does that mean for fans out
there? Well, we represent our brother that died. Yarmil Williams, Melly.
Now, for somebody who has never dropped a song or been a rapper, I don't think, 051 Melly is probably one of the most talked about figures in Chicago drill rap history, man. Millions of views on documentaries and things like that. What was your relationship like with 051 Melly?
Yeah, that's my brother. See, back then, I got locked up in 2012 November. I just got out 7 months ago. When I got locked up, it wasn't really like you see how like everybody big on pits and shit like that. Like back then, like which one big on pits and would shoot little videos, taking pictures here and there, partying. My mother was really not doing that shit back then. The way mother doing that shit now, that shit big as hell now. Like it seems like that's what everybody want to do now. So like the time that we had with each other, I most definitely like wish I recorded that shit. The times we was at parties with each other, kickbacks, I wish I recorded that shit. I wish we had pictures.
So you think that the fact that back then you guys didn't have the opportunity to take as many pictures and videos wasn't really a good thing because you wish you had those memories to capture, right?
The only memories I got, like, that's in my head. That's my only memories that I got in it.
Now, when it comes to 051 Melly, man, he's got quite the legacy out there. But why is 051 so hated?
Because we us. We a family, bro. We just be doing us. We don't be doing none else other niggas do. We do us. Like, we make mistakes. Get ourselves in situations. Get ourselves out of situations. Like, we fall together. We come up together. That's how that shit gonna go.
Okay, so you guys, you think you're the most hated because you guys have a tighter knit and a closer knit community or togetherness than everybody else, right? As a family.
I don't feel like I'm most hated. I don't feel that way. That's what the internet say. Or when I'm doing interviews, like that what say like you most hated right now. Maybe they say that because the energy that I bring, you feel what I'm saying? But I don't feel like I'm most hated. I just feel like I'm a rapper that rap about shit people disagree with, but I don't get no though.
Now, when I say most hated, I don't mean you personally. I'm talking about like the whole entire 051 because I think I saw a post that you had made where you listed out all your ops, and it was like it was long, man. It was very long. So I think that's where people get the impression. You know what I mean?
Like I said, they don't like me. I don't like them. When it come to for them don't like them. They don't like us. Do we hate them? Hell no. Do they hate us? Hell yeah. They hate us like mother.
Now, I've heard you already say that you don't really watch any of these YouTube videos and a lot of these blogs or any of the interviews or even the documentaries or whatever out there, right? But for some reason, somebody from 051 always ends up in the story somehow. You know what I'm saying? Like always.
That's what they do, bro. I feel like a lot of them bloggers do that shit because they know like, damn, if I mention somebody in the Melly camp, I'm gonna get this many views. I think they be knowing that. So that's why they do that. But it is what it is though. Like I said, they chasing that YouTube bag. Ain't no wrong with that, gang.
And that could be a possibility, man. They could be like, well, if we mention these names that are people already associate with whatever, maybe we could, get some more bread. I mean, that's a possibility, right?
Yeah, that's what they do. I'm trying to tell you, that's exactly what they do.
Okay, now that you say that, I got to ask you this then.
Let's do
Are
it.
some of these things? Oh, well, you said you don't watch them, but if you've ever caught any of these documentaries or whatever, is sometimes the information incorrect?
A lot of that shit. A lot of that shit incorrect. They just be talking, bro. They just be going on and on and on and on.
And I figure so much, man, because sometimes later on you find out like they'll say this happened and that happened, and the two things weren't even possible to be together. You know what I mean?
No, not it. That ain't it. A lot of that shit incorrect, bro.
Yeah, I get that. I can hear that. Now, can you explain exactly what a Mickey Cobra is, man?
I'm on parole.
Okay, let me stop there then. All right. But there's a lot of different types of gangs who have gotten attention or whatnot in social media and on social media, online, YouTube documentaries or whatnot, right? And we're just starting to hear about Mickey Cobras. And Mickey Cobras and 051 are kind of together, you know what I'm saying, are associated with each other loosely, right? Not saying that everybody who messes with 051 is a Mickey Cobra, and not saying that a Mickey Cobra makes you 051, right? But what, from your knowledge, what exactly is that? You know what I mean?
I really can't explain that. I just know I'm Melly. That's it. I feel like everybody else that's a part of this shit, they feel the same way. They Melly. They not saying they BD, they not saying they GD, they not saying they strong, they not saying they MC. They saying they Melly.
Nah, okay, I get it. So it's more of you think it's more of when it comes to you and your crew, it's not even about gangs or anything like that. It's really about having a clique of people that you can depend on, right?
I told you, we a family. We not a gang. That's the truth.
Nah, solid. I get that. Nah, perfect. Now, here's another question and a rumor that's out there in the street. When you first came out and you started and you were dissing and you were making songs, people were saying that there was 100K on your head, man. Was any of that true, or do you think that? Have you heard that rumor yourself before?
I heard it before.
Now, do you think there was any truth in that?
I ain't no telling. People crazy out here. People say and will do whatever. Yeah. So I ain't no telling.
But I mean, just as a person, like you hear something like that, like what is your normal reaction? Like, yo, I need to stay in the house, right? You know what I mean?
Stay in the house. Man, you crazy as hell. You talking about stay in the house. I'm outside, bro. I be in public, bro. I be getting caught in Walmart in Chicago, bro. I be getting caught McDonald's in Chicago, bro. I be in public, bro. Mom be noticing me. I don't be, in the house, bro.
Well, for most people, they'd be like, hearing something like that would be crazy, man. It would definitely make me stay in the house, but yeah.
It'd be like that sometimes, though. Shit, a lot of motherfuckers be in the house. I'll be outside, bro. I'm a normal person, bro. I'm a normal rapper. I'm not finna be in the house. I don't get no.
Now, in the same vein, a lot of people said, and I think Mimo 600 was the one who was quoted with saying this, and I'm not sure 100% specifically, but they said that, yo, that guy won't survive the summer. Now, it's wintertime, and you obviously beat the odds. You know what I mean?
Beat the odds. Man, I will make every summer. Every summer.
Now, I've heard you talk about that in other interviews where they asked you, they were like, yo, people are saying this, that you ain't going to make it out the summer or whatever, because you came out dissing so hard, you know?
I'm going to make every summer. 2024, 25, 26, 27, shit, 2050. Okay.
Well, that paints a different picture too, because it makes you think that maybe not everything that's on wax will lead to something in the street, right?
I'm gonna make every summer, bro. I don't be giving no fuck what motherfuckers say, bro. I can't believe everything you hear on the internet.
Yeah, I agree. I just remember those rumors and everybody saying that stuff, and I'm pretty sure you caught wind of it because I've heard you talk about it before, but
people just be talking.
Go ahead, my bad.
People just be talking, bro. They do. They just talk. If God bless you with a mouth, what you gonna do? You gonna talk, right?
Nah, that's facts. That's facts.
Bro.
Now, next, I wanted to ask you about this, man. Were you really shot at 14 years old?
Yeah.
Like, that's at such a young age, man. And I know you talked about you were, at that time, were you still going to high school or had you already left high school or not?
No, I dropped out.
So when that happened, do you think that geared you in one direction, like made you go more towards the streets? Or do you think that there was a time period there where you're like, man, let me clean it up. Let me try to maybe play sports or something?
No. Did not make me want to be in the streets even more. I was in the streets. I was already in the streets, bro. It ain't made me want to be in the streets even more. I was in the street. I was running the street. And I feel like the reason I was running the street because I didn't feel love. I didn't feel like nobody cared for me for it. So sometimes I still be feeling the same way. The way I think, the way I move. Like, I don't feel love. I don't feel cared for real. But I got a lot of motherfuckers that's around me who love me and care for me. Maybe I'll be tweeting because I did so long in prison. But I don't know. Sometimes I be feeling like Juice WRLD, like I be having a lot of shit going on mentally. And motherfuckers really don't be knowing. Cause it ain't like I ask you like, man, how you feeling or how you doing?
Now, mental health and taking care of yourself mentally, man, is a big thing, man. It's a big topic in discussion these days. And a lot more guys, you know what I'm saying, are being transparent about that. So you feel like, you know, going to the street and, you know, risking your life sometimes out there, it came from a sense of wanting to be loved?
Yeah.
You know what I noticed about you in a lot of your interviews, and even now as we're speaking? You're not afraid to express your true feelings and emotions on things. You're kind of solid about that. You know what I mean? So I don't take that as a compliment or whatever you want to say. But one moment or one thing that you were talking about in several different interviews was your opportunity to find somebody, you know, a relationship while you were locked up, and you staying loyal to that person when you got out. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely, bro. There's a lot of shit I be going through. A lot of shit. When I was in prison, that was real. I'm out here in these streets. I'm not on the internet trying to portray something to be like something that I'm not. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
If I'm going through something, I'll tell the whole world that I'm going through something. Why not? Maybe the world could give me a perspective like, okay, you should like breathe in and breathe out. Well, you should talk to somebody. Well, you should just relax. Like, hell no. I'm not scared to like talk about how I feel, like, or talk about like what I go through mentally. Hell no. And you supposed to always remain the same with everybody that's a part of your life. You never switch on them. Never, bro. You never turn your back on them, bro. That's what I'm big on, bro.
And I think, man, and that shows a lot of strength. I ain't gonna lie, man. A lot of people gonna appreciate you said that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, what about your relationship situation? Are you still with your lady?
We were just going through our ups and downs, you know? Because of me. I'm gonna be honest about that. I'm not gonna sit up and say that I wasn't just going through something with her. But I was just going through something with her. And I blame myself. I don't blame nobody else but myself. You get what I'm saying? I can't blame her because she a good woman. Like, she do everything, anything for me. She'll break her neck for me. And the reason I blame myself, because when somebody good to you, you shouldn't be out here not spending time with the one you love. Because in this street shit could break a lot of motherfuckers apart. And maybe me being in the streets, like a lot of might look at them different because they can be like damn, for like you doing, like you getting this many views on YouTube, bro. You could be consistent on rapping, bro, but you wanna be in the streets.
Yeah, it's wild, man, because like a lot of people wouldn't admit that, man. Number one, you admitted that you made mistakes, which is hard for people to do.
Yeah,
you know, they call that accountability, right?
Yeah, that's accountability. I fucked up, bro. I can only blame myself, bro. Anything that I do, I can only blame myself. I can't blame nobody else. I can't try to throw the blame on a who trying to love me and care for me because I want to be in the street, because I'm not trying to spend time with a motherfucker. You feel me? Like,
No, I hear you. I hear you 100%, man.
Yeah. That's how that go, bro.
Now, segueing from kind of your relationship and personal life, you did a long time in prison, right? But now you're on parole. How much longer do you have on parole?
A couple more months.
Okay, so a couple more months, and you're basically you're a free man, right? I mean, at that point, are you free?
Yeah, I'm be off parole. Yeah, you free.
Nice, man. So when you get off parole, what is the very first thing you think about doing, man?
Going overseas.
Nice. Now, when you say overseas, where are you talking about going? You talking about Europe? You talking about Africa? You talking about Asia? Or all that?
I don't know yet, but I know a lot of motherfuckers me overseas though. They be in my DM. They be telling me to come to Europe. They be telling me to come to Africa.
Hey, there might be a big bag, some big bags over there waiting for you, right?
Yeah, they with me down there. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I say, like, when I get off parole, I want to go overseas, bro. That's the first thing I want to do.
Hey, man, go get your money. I ain't mad at it, man. I'm actually cheesing, man. I'm like, hey, because this is a good story, because you come out, you already tell, because the story for those who are going to watch this later is, you already, you had told your partners in jail that you were going to come out, you were going to rap, and you was going to make it. And you're actually going step by step to do those things, man. So to have fans overseas, what kind of feeling is that like?
That's a great feeling. They with me, I them. That's a wonderful feeling. Overseas, though, like, damn. You got my listen to your music overseas.
I heard an NBA player talk about this, and it was like, he was talking about another player, I think it was Anthony Davis or something like that, and he was saying that, yo, when something has 100,000 views on it, right? 10,000 views on it or whatever. Like, 10,000 of those 100,000 views could be people in Russia. 10,000 of those 100,000 views could be, you never know. You know what I'm saying? You could be having pockets of fans all these different places. So, there's definitely a bag out there for somewhere for you to get that, right?
Most definitely. All you gotta do is just keep working. And that's all I'm doing. My reality is life. Like, what I'm going through for real. But I'm not gonna let that shit hold me back. I'm gonna continue working. I'm not gonna stop working. Some shit, you don't gotta fall all the way back from it. But if you going through serious shit in life, sometimes you just need to, all right, let me chill for a little minute and focus on this and get this shit over here situated. Then I'm gonna go back to this. Cause when you going through shit mentally, bro, you can't just be like, no. Like, everything ain't meant to be put on no track. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it. Let
me go to the studio and put this on the track. No. Yeah.
But you sound pretty grounded. I'm gonna be real. You know what I mean? They're gonna say I'm glazing. I swear to God, man. Because it's some of these answers, and I'm a little different because I've watched so many of your interviews. You know what I'm saying? I've listened to so many of your music videos and whatnot. So it's a different take, man. This is a different take than I've seen you take in other interviews. As well, not really, man. It's just a different topic.
It's how I'm coming, bro. You called me. You called me at the wrong time, and you called me at the right time. So this is what it is, though.
Okay. Now there's always a lot of speculations and questions around the fact that you were cellmates with King Von when you were locked up, right?
Yeah, I was.
In that time period when you were locked up with King Von, what was that like, man? day to day, because I think you said he was your cellmate for like what, a month?
Yeah, man.
So day to day, were you guys ever into it? Were you guys? Was it like just having a regular celly?
Yeah. Like having a regular celly, bro. It's cool. We knew the same females. It was cool, bro.
Now, was there ever a situation where you guys were just like having communications about rap?
Nah, we ain't never talked about rap. I never even knew he was gonna rap. Never knew that.
Really?
Never knew that.
Actually, I've heard you say that before, but it's hard to. It's like, what was going on where you have two rappers in the same cell? They both come out, they both leave prison, and it's just up for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't never knew he was gonna rap. Shit, that's talking the fuck about me. Shit. Well,
now when he passed away, you were still locked up. What was the reaction inside of prison?
My reaction?
Yes.
Yeah, another rapper did. Shit, that was my only rapper. Shit, my reaction. Shit.
Like, did you feel any sort of way or any sadness because you had spent a month with him? You know, him being cellmates.
Bro, a lot of motherfuckers in the county be cellmates they off, bro. Like, that shit don't make me special because I was cellmates for a while, bro. Shit don't make me special at all, yeah.
Okay, so when he passed away, it was just like the rest of us just watching the situation play out, right?
Yeah, damn. It happened like that. Man. Like, it wasn't nothing special about it.
But to be real, it wasn't your typical story because he was in Atlanta, Georgia when it happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy. It's fucked up. I'd rather take my chances in my city, bro. I ain't going nowhere else and getting checked out, bro. That's fucked up.
Yeah, and all the drama behind it and everything afterwards. I mean, it's pretty much been like it's like one of those chapters in hip hop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fucked up, bro. But he'll be alright though. He's straight.
Now, in the long run, like, well, as far as drill rap music is concerned, it seems like it's a self-feeding system. Like, do you think there'll ever be a time where drill rap just slows down? Because it seems like it went from its super heights in 2010, 2011, 2012 to where we are now, to where you have drill rappers who are mainstream. You know what I mean?
The drill coach gonna always be the drill coach. Ain't no such thing as it gonna die down. It might do die down with the motherfucker that's in the drill coaching with like when that new come around and they getting hot and they making noise, then it's gonna be like, okay, yeah. Like, that's all it take, bro. After us, it's gonna be new motherfuckers. After them, it's gonna be more. You know what I'm saying? The drill coach gonna always be around. That what motherfuckers like. Drama sales, bro.
That's true. And what's different is I tried to compare it to the LA gangster rap time, because for a long period of time there, Los Angeles had a grip. They owned hip hop. Like, gangster rap ran hip hop. I know you're way too young to remember that, but like, it was like for like a 6-year period there, if you weren't from LA, you weren't from the Bay, you weren't, putting out gangster rap music, it wasn't going to happen for you. You know what I mean? And for right now, drill has kind of just incorporated its way into the underground and into the mainstream. And what makes it different to me is the fact that because of how Chicago is, it seems like drill is going to be here for a longer period of time. What do you think?
Yeah. I like that gangster. Hey, yeah, that shit gonna be around for a long ass time. Yeah.
And due to the fact, another thing about that is Chicago's really gentrified, right? Or, excuse me, really segregated, I mean.
I'm not gonna say segregated, but Chicago, I don't really know how to explain it. I love Chicago, bro. Chicago where it's at. They got all the good ass food. You go to the hood, you gonna get the best food you ever had in your life, bro. I'm not gonna say Chicago segregated. Hell, Chicago just got this all the world going on.
And it seems like that, man. It always seems like that when I'm in Chicago. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it just got its own little world going on, bro. That's it. It ain't segregated though.
But what I mean is, you know, it was Chicago. It is voted one of the most segregated cities. Like you've got a black side of town, you've got a Hispanic side of town, and you've got a white Caucasian side of town. You know what I mean?
It might have been like that back then, but it ain't like that like now. You can go anywhere. Oh, you going to black neighborhood, white neighborhood, Mexican neighborhood. Like, you know, discriminate. They ain't doing that right now. Maybe really? Back then. Now, nah, that ain't happening.
Really? Because, you know, news reports, that's what they say, man. That's what they've always said.
I don't get no about no news before. I don't get no about none of that. But the news report ain't tell me, oh yeah, old fat one kiddo, you can't go in this white person neighborhood. I go where the I want to go. Can't tell me that. Bro. So nah, I don't look at it like that.
Nah, I get it. Now, just I only have a couple more things to ask you, man, before we get up out of here. But I wanted to see if you saw anything about this whole Blasian Doll and THF Muda situation, right?
Like, saying what?
Like, are you familiar with Blasian Doll and THF Muda? They were kind of dating, and I guess they're people that they're connected to don't get along on the streets. You know, they're ops or whatnot, right? So then they break up, and it's all sorts of rumors that one person was trying to set the other person up. Is that a dangerous move anyway, man?
I don't see it again.
So THF Muda and Blasian Doll are on the streets allegedly are supposed to be ops, right? So they have a relationship, and everybody on social media is going crazy. Like, what in the world is going on here? They break up, and it's alleged that they were trying to backdoor each other, man. Is there ever a possibility to avoid a situation like that?
Yeah. Damn, that's my first time hearing about something like that. That's how you know I'm gonna be looking at. That's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's crazy. But
now, when they first started dating, Crip Mac jumped in and was like, yo, you should, because he had a thing for Blasian Doll. He was like, yo, you shouldn't be dating your ops. And now they had a situation and a fallout, and it seemed like he was right, man.
Damn. That's something new to me, bro. I gotta go check that out, bro. Damn, they trying to backdoor each other. That shit ain't crazy. They acting bad, bro. Chicago fucked up, bro.
Now, all that was alleged. It was reported by some blogs or whatever, but it had everybody like, wow, this is crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fucked up, bro. You gotta go check that out.
Now, since we talked about Crip Mac, now, did you see what happened with Crip Mac recently getting caught with the gun, which is allegedly a switch on it or something like that?
Yeah, I seen y'all. I think I seen him on 22 platform.
No Jumper.
Yeah, No Jumper. That Crip Mac, yeah, he got locked up. Yeah.
Now, what do you think about Crip Mac, man? I wanted your opinion. I've interviewed him several times. I was wondering what you thought.
He funny as hell. He funny as hell. I fuck with him though. He funny, bro. He just being himself, gang. I fuck with anybody that's like that, bro. He funny as hell.
Now, what's wild is, man, it seems similar to the situation that had with Boosie, right? Because Boosie went to court, they dropped his case, he's happy, he's walking out, and automatically the feds arrest him. You know what I mean? They did the same thing to Crip Mac. He goes in for his case, he hears they dropped his case. As he's walking out, the feds arrest him. So they elevated his gun case to a fed case, man.
That's the type of shit they be doing, bro. You gotta be more careful. You get what I'm saying?
Now, it looks like, for people who watch this stuff like me, it looks like almost coordinated, like from rapper to rapper, man. Being a rapper, do you think it puts a target on your head for those type of situations?
You gotta keep your blick on you, though. But it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. You gotta keep your sword on you. 12 will never understand that. He don't gotta go through this type of shit. A motherfucker in the streets going through, or a rapper going through. He don't gotta go through that shit. All 12 gotta do is ride around and pick on people. Goofy.
So, I mean, it sounds like you're saying that basically it's a rather be caught with it than caught without it.
Yeah. You better be caught with your shit. Yeah.
But being a rapper, do you think, man, you just have to move smarter, and being a rapper, it already puts a red dot on your head, or not? That's a bad analogy. Already puts a target on your back as far as law enforcement is concerned?
At the end of the day, bro, you keep a sword on you to protect yourself. You ain't keep a sword on you to harm somebody. You're not.
And most people in other states agree. I mean, a lot of the southern states are all gun states. So it looks crazy somebody getting locked up for a weapon. You know what I mean?
And that will come with this shit, bro. But I'm not depending on nobody to protect my life. Protect myself. If it came down to it, I'm not depending on no 12. No mother on the street to protect me. I'm protect myself. That's something motherfuckers never understand. So you might as well just get caught with it than without it.
And I get the logic, man. Like, that's like telling somebody in Texas that they can't carry their gun around. They look at you like you're crazy.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But nah, man. I know we ended on a crazy note there, talking about the whole Crip Mac thing and things like that. But finally, I wanted to ask, man, how's the situation going with your brother Pre-Boy? Even though you talked about it a little bit, you know what I mean?
He's straight. He in SIG right now. He been in SIG for like 30 days. Her fight. He grave. We trying to get him out of jail. We trying to get our homie Meals out of jail. We trying to get our homie Lil Mick out of jail. Rose finna be on the way soon. It's a lot of that's finna be on the way, bro. That we working hard, bro. It's frustrating, but we working hard to get him out of jail, bro.
At least you're working, man. And you some people, like you said, man, they just leave their people in there, man.
Yeah, that's what motherfuckers do. They focus. Yeah. You don't do no like that.
Now, I know I said finally, but I have to ask you about one last thing. FYBJ, man. I meant to segue into this when we were talking about the people out there doing kind of a comedy, blogging, interview type of things, sort of like, like Crip Mac, you know what I mean? With FYBJ, man, do you see yourself working with him some more in the future or anything like that? Or have you guys even collabed yet?
Nah, we ain't did no collaboration yet. But yeah. I can see myself working with him, depending on what he want to work on. Because J-Man, he on a whole nother level right now. He doing his thing right now. Like, comedian, pushing peace. So, if he want to do a collaboration, like, it might be an interview or something. it might won't be no like far as
no skits. We won't see you.
Yeah, like something like that, like probably like a skit or something, or like something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you're open to us seeing 051 Kiddo in a skit?
Yeah, I'll do skits, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with doing skits, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with doing that, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with doing that. It's like some funny shit. Like it's like doing some funny shit, bro. You gotta be open when it comes to certain shit. It ain't like a mother forcing you to do something you don't want to do. But like, yeah. Like he funny as hell. I want to see J Mane and Jack Funny do shit with each other. Like that shit be overly funny. Like I'll be watching J Mane funny shit, Jack funny. It's a few more on Instagram I be watching. They funny as hell, bro.
Yeah, y'all. There's a lot of guys out of Chicago who are hilarious, but like J Man, like the biggest right now. Besides, I can't remember the guy. He does like many like movies, but they're all got a funny edge, and he's out of Chicago. I can't remember his name right now.
I don't know. I know Jack funny as hell. He funny as hell though.
I'm gonna have to check him out because I'm not familiar with him.
He funny as hell. I want to see J Mane and Jack Funny do something together. That should be funny as hell, man.
Okay, yeah, I want to check that out. I'm gonna see. Hopefully, we get them to. Hopefully, we can see them link up and do something. I'd love to see you do something with J Man. That'd be dope.
You know that.
Now, with that, man, I know we've been sitting here. We've talked about a multitude of things. 051 Kiddo, but man, let's go ahead and you go ahead and tell me about everything that you got coming in the future, man. What's your next mixtape that's dropping? What's your next big single that's dropping? I know you had a video drop like just 3 weeks ago. You've been on a warpath doing your thing. And I think you even had a collab that you dropped this week with somebody else. What can we expect from you? Music, movies, anything. Go ahead.
Well, the whole gang got a tape that just dropped. So we'll check that out. Called Melly Grade Diggers. I'm finna drop that Kiddo Melly Reloaded. But I'm gonna push it back some. I'm gonna just go to the studio today and record like 3-4 songs. You know what I'm saying? What the future hold for me? It's describing again. You got the ups and downs with this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm living. That's what it is, bro. Everything gonna be just fine.
All right. Well, I appreciate you, 051 Kiddo, man. I appreciate your perspective on a lot of these different topics out here. And I can't wait for the next time we can link up and talk again, man. We got to definitely make this happen once again.
You know that. You gonna do it, buddy.
All right, then. And we out.
All right, be smooth, you know.